Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is the last week of June, and we're going to be going over the mints coming up this week. There is going to be a disclaimer, but I will make it very short. I use platforms such as CNFT.io to look at all the mints coming up within a week, and I do go through some of them and decide not to cover them if there's not a whole lot of hype, just because even if it is a legit project, you'll probably not make money on it, and we are here to make money. However, I don't know which ones are going to blow up. I don't know which ones are going to rug, so that is up to you to determine for yourself. First project I'm going to cover is TED Nation, but I am going to go over it very briefly as I did discuss it in the last video. TED Nation is minting today, and I am curious to see how they're going to do. They do spend a bit of their time doing AMAs and talking and communicating with the community, so I think that is a really good plus for this project, as a lot of projects do lack in communication. If you do want to find out more about TED Nation, they do have their TED paper that they just released, and if you're looking at their utility, it's mainly going to be an alpha channel where they'll be going over Solana and ETH projects as well, and then they also have their future collections and airdrops where they do talk about a potential cross-chain project. They're also going to have their own land, and they've also said they've already purchased land in Pavia, Cornucopias, and Clay Nation for the TED Hub, and then they're going to have their Fluff store where you will use the Fluff token, so we'll have to see exactly what they do with their Fluff token, but this is what we have to go off of for now. Next up on the list, we have the Summoners Guild, which is minting on the 27th. Starting it off, they will be having 1,000 of these spellbooks minted for 68 a piece on the 27th. These mints will be the mint passes. It says right here, the creatures collection will be divided into 2 drops, where the first drop will be 50 creatures divided into 4,444 NFTs. The second mint will be 51 creatures divided into 4,444 NFTs. In total, there will be 101 creatures, kind of similar to the first generation of Pokemon, and it will be divided into a total of 8,888 NFTs. Your goal is to become the greatest summoner, and our goal is to make the best augmented reality game similar to Pokemon Go, where you will be able to play with your creatures, collect new ones to fight, evolve, earn tokens, and more. Just like with Pokemon Go, you'll be able to play it whenever and wherever you like. It's also pretty cool to note that the whitelist will be tomorrow for June 27th, but you are allowed to mint with Yummy token. Even if you're not on the whitelist, you can mint with Yummy token. Up to a total of 200 are reserved for Yummy token minting. There are also 3 variations of these spellbooks, one being the ordinary, and there's 550, one being the epic, which is 300 total, and then the legendary, which there will be 150 total. And the perks that you're going to get from these are 2 whitelist spots for an ordinary, 3 for an epic, 5 for a legendary, and then you will get a whitelist for every single drop. You will get more airdrops. You will get lower mint price than the average mint price, access to a holders only alpha group, and more perks down the road depending on your rarity. So we'll go through, and this is the ordinary spellbook. So if you are interested in the artwork, this purple one will be the ordinary, this blue one will be the epic, and then this goldish reddish will be the legendary. And getting a look at some of their creatures, you have this robot, they all have animations, you have this zombie, then you have a mummy, then you have the skeleton king, and then you have a few dragons. So here's the Sylvan Dragon, the Winter Dragon, and then you also have the Hellfire Dragon. Next up, we have Bored Wild Witches. So there's about 3,700 people in the Discord, a mint date of the 29th of June at 2:30 p.m. UTC for the pre-mint time, and then 3 p.m. for the public time. It will be going for 30 ADA if you are whitelisted and 40 ADA if you are in the public. There will be a total supply of 555 of their Season 1s. It says if you mint 3, you will get a free airdrop. If you mint 5, you will get 2 free airdrops plus the BWW Hunters roll. And if you mint 10, you will get 3 free airdrops plus a Season 2 NFT and the BWW Whales roll. Here's some sneak peeks of how they look. So this one is their Graveyard Fairy. This one is their Underworld Princess. This one is the Neon Spirit. This one is Horned Mage, so it's got some devil horns up top. This is the Lava Surfer, and this is the last one I'll go over. This is called the Blurry Queen. On their roadmap after their Season 1 drop, they will be officially unveiling the game teaser, so yes, there will be a game, and you will be able to loan out these assets so other people can play the game. And then they will be doing airdrop to the holders. They will then do a Season 2 drop, donating some of the money to help global warming and other charities, potion airdrop to all holders, and then the Battleground, which is unveiling the complete teaser of the game, testing parameters and launching their game, creating a DAO, Metaverse Exploration and Community Designed Roadmap 2.0. Personally, just thinking about this project, seeing a drop of 555 NFTs for 30 ADA to 40 ADA depending on public or whitelist, that's not a whole lot of money that you're going to raise, so I'm not sure what kind of game you can develop with this kind of funding. Just my initial thoughts. The next project we have is Block's Investment Group. This is from the Block is Hot, and they were supposed to mint on the 30th, but now they're minting mid-July. I know he is taking this project extremely seriously, all the way to the point to where he is now moving to Portugal just to help with the legal ramifications of this project. I will definitely be covering this project in more detail, and I'm also having Block is Hot on the channel this Tuesday, so if you're interested, stop by and ask some questions. Next up is Creatures, and they're going to be minting 8,800 NFTs for 45 ADA apiece if you are on the whitelist and 55 ADA apiece if you are in public. It will be on June 30th at 1 p.m. UTC for the whitelist, and it will be 1 hour later for the public. So we'll go look at this GIF of a few of their sneak peeks. They all have their own animation of walking. Some of them have like arms in the background that do their own thing. Some of them got the laser eyes, and some of them have wings and other unique attributes. Looking at their roadmap, they do have it based on a percentage of sold out. So after they sell out 10%, you will be getting their Instagram, which is dedicated to branding. 25% you will get member exclusive channels, so their alpha channel and events. 40% you will get the Tombstone Mystery Hunt event, which the first winner will be rewarded with 2,500 ADA and a ... creature. 55% you'll get real life brand development, 70% you'll get land expansion, 85% we get the ... town, and 100% we get stay tuned for the next announcement. First thought is that it is voxel art, and a lot of people like it, so there's probably not going to be any arguments for the artwork. However, with their roadmap talking about a sellout, it does look like they're anticipating it not selling out because they have these percentages and what they'll do as they sell more. So maybe they're looking to sell just a few, launch some things, sell a few, then launch some things. But what would happen if they sold out all of them all at once? Would they release everything all at once? Is it not done yet? So I'm not really sure. Those are just my initial thoughts. Next project up is HeartCatchers. HeartCatchers is minting on July 1st at 3 p.m. Eastern time, and there will be 7,777 going for 60 ADA apiece. However, if you are a Heart of Gold member, you will be able to mint for 44 ADA. In order to be a Heart of Gold member, you will need to be very active in chat, invite 12 people into their Discord, support them on Twitter, and reach level 7 in chat. Just straight up, I am not a fan of invite contests. That's almost always a sign for botting, so I'm already going to assume that the 4,400 people in this Discord are likely a lot of them botted. They also remind me a little bit of Heartbreak Club, which is neither here nor there, but I just wanted to make note of it. So I was looking for their team members in their Discord. I couldn't really find it, so I went over to official links, and I did see their website, so I thought, well, maybe they'll talk about it on their website. And I did find it here, and there's not even a description. It's just, this is the founder, this is their first name. This is the moderator, this is their first name. So I don't really like to see that with their team. It seems like they don't really want to talk about their team, and that's fine. Maybe that's their approach, but personally, I don't like that. So looking at their roadmap, another few red flags that I don't really like is that they're releasing these 7,000, and then in Q3, they're doing another creation of Psycho Hearts, which is another new NFT, allowing more people to be a part of their community. And then Q4 is Astro Hearts, which is another new NFT. So I don't like that they already have 3 collections in the plans for the next 3 quarters. So final thoughts on this project. I think the artwork looks absolutely fine. It looks pretty good. However, there's no utility that I can see anywhere on the roadmap, on the Discord, on the website. Nowhere to be found. They're going to be doing 3 mints, it looks like, within the next 3 quarters. Maybe one of them's airdropped. Even so, I still think that'll devalue the project in the long run, and I don't think that this is going to be a good flip. Next up, we have ADA Exotics. Their mint is going to be on the 2nd of July. There will be 4,000, and they will be going for 40 ADA apiece for the general sale and 45 apiece for the whitelist. Here's some of the sneak peeks. So they do have multiple exotic animals. They have some wolves, they have some jaguars, some lions, etc. And these are what they look like. They also just announced recently that they will be making a play to earn game, and it will be a fighting game. Some important notes about the game. You will only be able to play if you own an exotic NFT. You play with the animal which you own. If you own a lion, you play with the lion. If you own a wolf, you play with the wolf, etc. You will either be able to play for wild against the computer or against a fellow player. Wild will be their token. Then it says you will be able to improve your NFT's fighting ability by purchasing accessories, power-ups, boosts in the pre-game store using your wild token. The wild token you earn will be listed on an exchange, which will be convertible to other assets. Also, the way that these tokens will be distributed is through staking. If you are the top 25%, you will earn 60 wild per day. If you are 26 to 50%, you'll you'll get 55, 51 to 75%, you'll get 50, and the bottom 25% will get 45 wild per day. And this is based on CNFT.Tools ranking. Some other good things about this project is that the team is fully doxed and they have their own YouTube channel where they do talk about what they are doing and planning for this project, and they also have a partnership with Cardano. Also, if you are an Atlanick Ocean holder, all you have to do is join their server, open up a ticket, and tell them that you are a holder. Maybe they'll ask you to prove it by sending your wallet address, but once you prove that you are a holder of my NFT, you will automatically be whitelisted to ADA Exotics. My initial thoughts on this project is that I do think it could do pretty good. However, we are in a bear market where most projects are not doing well, so I don't know if this is going to be one of the exceptions. However, it is one of the ones that I would debate. They also have this other collection, which was their very first collection, and these will earn you 70 wild per day, which is the highest amount of wild token that you can earn per day, and these are cheaper than their mint. So if you are going to go for their tokenomics as well as buy their other NFTs, you may want to scoop up some of these off the floor because you will be earning more wild than you would with even the best, highest ranking season 2. The next project that we have is Blockowls, and they are minting their next season on the 28th. Their mint will take place on the 28th starting at 2 p.m. UTC and will be open for 45 hours until June 30th, 11 a.m. UTC. This will be whitelist only. They also have a really amazing trailer, which I won't show all of, and I also will keep the volume off just for copyright reasons, but their trailers just always blow me away. Their artwork is incredible, their animation is incredible, and just their storytelling in general is very, very well done. This is a small collection of 1,423 NFTs, and they will be minting for 125 ADA. Checking out some of the sneak peeks, I mean, you know, I don't really have any words for these. I didn't when I first covered them a few months ago. I don't remember exactly when it was, but oh my god, they just look incredible. I never have words to really perfectly describe these things, but I'll just let the art speak for itself. Maybe you don't like it, maybe you do, but looking at this, I think it's pretty hard not to like it. In my opinion, this is one of those projects where it's a pretty no-brainer. Small supply, amazing project, already solidified, artwork's great, just mint it. But of course, that's not financial advice. Next project is Pups of Anarchy, and they are minting on the 27th and 28th. I have already made a full video on this project, so if you would like to see all the details, please go watch that video, as I will make this pretty short. Pups of Anarchy is going to be a metaverse project that's being built by Pulse Studios, who has around 2 decades worth of experience building immersive, fun, and engaging experiences in a virtual world. There will be 6,666 of these NFTs, and they will be going for 75 ADA a piece. These NFTs will be rendered in 4K, and their leadership team is a team of 9. So there's likely people underneath them, but bare minimum, there's at least 9 people on this project. This project is going to be multi-metaverse, which means they're working on metaverses in Sandbox, Decentraland, and they are looking to expand to Pavia or Boss Planet. First thoughts about the project, I think Pulse Studios has some really amazing tech. I think they're hiring more people. I know that they just hired Crypto Mayhem, so why would they hire somebody if they're just looking to rug? So I do like this project. I'm just not sure if it is going to flip well. But that's everything I wanted to cover, guys. If any of this content helped you, please give me a like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. And remember to get outside, see your family, see your friends. We're here to make more money so we can spend more time with them. Till next time, guys, peace.
I get it like a G, but it never came easy. You got me coughing up a lung, I wish I rap like Wheezy. I keep my pace, so I'm sorry that I'm breezy. Keep my sneaks laced, cause I can't afford Yeezys. I don't want the gold, give me BTC. Y'all be acting crazy.